So this case involves addressing fraud, government accountability, and the rights of the villagers. So we could probably start with understanding the situation at hand. We could collect evidence and gather all the required documents to prove that the lease obtained was fraudulent. Uh, they could also probably identify similar cases which have happened in the past, and then based on those findings, they could probably use the same techniques to reach a helpful solution. They could also engage with government authorities. They could submit petitions and involve relevant departments, and then they could demand transparency from them with respect to their land. Uh, they could also involve the news channels and the media channels for the incident, which could lead to better output and better solution being obtained. Apart from that, the villagers could also take long-term measures like requesting the authorities to advocate policies for preventing such fraud in the future.
I agree with all the points, especially the media point. Raising awareness about their condition would actually enable them to gather support. And if in general there are a lot of people outside the village also supporting it, that would create some pressure on the district officer not to lease out the land, especially because it is the livelihood of so many people who are living in the village. They could also, in addition to all of this, could also directly speak to the district officer before he leases out the agreement, try to uh, um, reason with him and try to explain the situation to him. And other than that, obviously they could actually go for a legal action if it is possible. They could actually, I mean, yeah, the petitions also they would actually work. Yeah, mostly along those lines. Also, I agree, but maybe even reasoning out with the higher ups could help. Maybe they can also actually find out as to what it is the land is being mined for, and if there are any alternate areas where the mining could be done. And for the contractor as well, if they don't want to go through the legalities of it all, that could also be one thing. If in case the mining project is being done for some resource that is actually abundant somewhere else as well, then the contractor could be directed to that place.
The villagers could also probably hold a peaceful protest with various demonstrations and petition drives, and this could also support their cause probably. And if not, if they even not get their land, they could probably get some donations to probably buy another land, which could help their need of grazing.
Okay, fine. Actually, this case, what all you said is what has to be said. There's nothing more to add here much. But actually, after strong representation, the permit was revoked. Now that there is a hint that uh, this is again going to be leased out, So the only way that the villagers can react is probably go for legal action or for protest or for getting the opposition parties involved or something like that, so that it comes to the fore and then media glare on it. Uh, because here it says that he he obtained the permit fraudulently earlier. So that means that he has shown that this land is not being used for anything, and so if he gets to do mining there won't be any loss of livelihood to anybody. So all these things have been sort of hidden, that 800 cattle are grazing there and these belong to the villagers. So the district office seems to be hand in glove with this contractor, obviously for some corrupt means. And the only way to fight that would be legal or protest or involve the media. That's the only thing that can be done. So that's okay. Anything else?
Um, Sir, if such a situation arises, like over here, Ayush started the discussion and he stated out all the points that I could actually think of. So, what do we do in such a situation in a GD?
See, if you can remember any cases, like there are a lot of cases against mining,
Hmm.
like Vedanta had some case going on in Odisha, and similar cases might be there. If you can remember any of those, you can give those examples. Otherwise, in a GDC, here there are only two of you speaking, so 5 minutes is enough, and both of you have exhausted your point. Otherwise, what
Hmm.
happens? Typical GD is in 15 minutes, eight people are there. Some weird points might also come up sometimes. And then it goes on a tangential thing, where there is no relevance and people go on discussing that irrelevant point. So here, since he has covered everything and you don't have much to add, so you repeat what he said, try to give examples with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.